Hello and welcome back to Down the Lane Bowling. I am Alex, no John today, and as I'm filming this, it is currently a couple days from Christmas, so happy holidays to all of our watchers. I have not filmed a ball review in a while, but that is what we are doing today. A highly anticipated one on my behalf is the second ball in the effect line. That's what I got. For those that don't know or haven't seen it yet, where have you been? But if you haven't, this is the Effect Tour. It's the second ball in the effect line, one of many in the tour line. And it is a solid version of the Effect, which is one of my favorite balls that I currently bag. I've loved it ever since it came out about a year ago. I've thrown about a game or a game and a half with the Effect Tour to make sure that everything was all right with the drilling. And from what I can say is I like it a lot. So that being said, we are going to jump into a ball review. I'll discuss layout, I'll discuss where I'll throw it, I'll discuss the opportunities that I'll throw it in, and I'll make some recommendations as far as where to put it in your arsenal. With that all said, let's jump into it. I'm here at the Landing Zone in Gaylord. Recently changed names to the Landing Zone from the Gaylord Bowling Center. Huge shout out to them for allowing me to film, especially after closing hours so close to Christmas. This is probably the busiest time of year for them, so huge shout out to them for allowing me to do so. First film shot with the Effect Tour. So I started by standing about 35, maybe a little bit further outside than that, and throwing it out on a wider arc than I typically do with my normal effect. It didn't quite fight back there, so I'll probably move inside a little bit and not get the ball out so much. Layout I have on this is a 5x45x5, same layout I have on my original effect. That is my go-to layout for the strong asymmetrical balls. That is the one that I'm most comfortable with. This is the first ball that I drilled myself. I've been recently doing a little bit of things in the pro shop, so I've been able to drill this one up myself. I lengthened my span just a hair, and I've got to say I like it a little bit more than my shorter span balls. So I think a lot of my future balls are going to have that slightly lengthened span. All right, move a little bit inside. There it is. That shot right there, played it exactly where I wanted to. I moved forward to the right with my feet, played the ball a little bit more inside, a little bit tighter line, pounded the pocket. I will say I think this ball hits a little bit harder than the original, which the original hit hard, so leave that as it may. Both of these are 14 pounders. I will likely do a ball comparison video after filming this one. It's going to be a completely separate video, so keep your eyes out for that one as well. That one I rolled a little bit more, got it a little bit further down lane, left a ringing 10 pin. With that, I'll probably just make a slight adjustment back and stay in the same spot. So this ball, in my opinion, is slightly stronger than the original. It is also a solid, whereas the original was a pearl. The other thing about this ball is it is one color, whereas the Effect was the first ball that was designed to be 4 different colors. So I find that kind of ironic that the entire marketing scheme around the original Effect was, oh, it's the first reactive ball with 4 colors, and this one is a solid 1 color. Beautiful. So with that, we will get you a couple closer angles. We'll discuss a little bit about more where it goes in my bag and where I'll throw it. All right, so the first approach shot there, I hit it real nice. Love the shot. Second one, I obviously kind of missed it a little bit. And then the two down the lane shots, one on 23, the other one on 24, or vice versa. Hit those real nice. Hopefully you can see how it goes through the pins down there. I'm loving this ball so far. I have no complaints over it at all. So where it would slot in my bag is going to be that strong, solid ASIN ball. It's likely going to take the place of the Black Widow Pearl, or sorry, the Black Widow 3.0, the solid. I love throwing the Black Widow solid, and in tournament time I will likely throw them because I think they have two different looks. But in terms of league play, I'll probably go with this Effect Tour. That way I have a 1-2 punch with the Effect and the Effect Tour. So that's where it would slot in my bag. If I was going to recommend it to somebody, I would recommend them getting it drilled to go a little bit longer. Obviously you can drill it for the maximum control or for the maximum hook potential. Either way really works. For me, I found the success in the ball really lies with that down lane angular hook where you get a lot of power as you're going through the pins. So we'll wrap it up with a couple more shots from it, and we'll get on out of here. So first shot I'm going to do, I'm going to move 5 left with my feet, a little bit further left than where I started. I'm also going to slow the ball down a little bit and put a little bit more into it with my hand. Beautiful. Now, back over here on 24, I'm going to move 5 right of the original mark and go a little bit faster, take a little bit hand out of it, and play a little bit straighter line. That right there is a 10 board variance of where I can play and still be successful on a fairly fresh house shot. So if I'm feeling, oh, my arm's a little tired today, I can play a little bit slower, play a little bit deeper. Or if I'm saying, okay, I'm rearing ready to go, I can't really slow the ball down, I can play that more inside line and it's still gonna read off that outside and get to the pocket where the effect, the original effect, might just slide a little bit more than you want it to. I think the Effect and the Effect Tour are gonna be a great 1-2 punch in a lot of people's bags. I know a lot of pros are throwing it, a lot of people online are saying, oh, this is gonna be the ball of the year, and I have to agree with it. I think this ball is going to be one of the top selling balls of the year. I think it's going to be one of the top go-getters, the first one out of a lot of people's bags, because you can play it off of pretty much anywhere and have success with it. And then after, okay, this doesn't work anymore, now I can jump into the Effect, get the same shape, get the same line out of a Pearl, and extend my block to 4, 5, 6 games, whereas with the original Effect, you might only get 3 games, and you're probably not pulling that out on fresh. So this is going to be a great starter ball for leagues, for tournaments, and for a lot of different conditions. I think it's going to have a lot of versatility out there. Alright, so with that, you've seen where I've played with it. I've given you my opinions on it. I absolutely love this ball. I think it's going to be a staple in my bag for the next couple of years. If not the next couple of years, at least the next year. Hammer has been rocking with a lot of these balls that they've been putting out between the Black Widow 3.0, the original effect, the new effect tour. A lot of the other balls that they put out, the Anger, I've heard has been great. I have no complaints with Hammer. Hammer, you are doing awesome right now. I have nothing else for you. I would put this ball at the top of my list. If you're looking to get a strong angular ball, this is the ball I would go to first. That all said, I have nothing else for you. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Once again, huge shout out to the Landing Zone for allowing me to film today. And Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and we'll see you down the lane. Peace out.